For the past 18 years, I have lived here, but in less than 2 days, I'm moving to college in Cleveland. So my job right now is to fit 18 years of life, which you can see peeking out here, into bags small enough to fit into a moderately sized sedan. What I'm saying is, we have a lot of work to do. So this is everything I'm taking to college. I have it semi-organized, so let me try and explain the sections to you. In the back left over here, we've got all of my bedding stuff. For those of you who have not been to college yet, everything has to be in twin XL. Next, we've got pants and shorts. After that, we've got all of my hygiene and health products. I also brought my first aid kit. After that, we've got socks and underwear, also like hats and glasses, 2 sets of sweaters because Cleveland gets cold, some extra bags, but really here is where it gets interesting. This is all stuff that I bought on Amazon from my dorm room or from my desk. So let's get a little bit more in depth. So the first items in this section that I want to talk about are these command hanging strips and command hooks. They work with an adhesive backing, which is really important in college because a lot of colleges don't want you putting any nails or screws into the wall. So without these, you can't hang your dorm decorations. Which brings me to our next item on the list. Dorm decorations. I would say be pretty minimal. I know a lot of people want to completely Pinterest out their dorm room. I basically just brought 2 things. This engraving of a wolf, and then also I've got a bunch of, 4 letters that spell CASE, the name of my school, Case Western Reserve University, and I got all my friends to sign it. Now let's move on to technology. Technology is really important in college. It's going to be how you take your notes, how you communicate with your friends, a lot of times how you organize your schedule. So you got to protect that technology with Surge Protector. And not only is this a surge protector, but it also is a power strip. So you can make sure that you and your roommate each have plenty of outlets to plug stuff in on. I decided to go for one with less actual plugs and more USB ports because I find that actual plugs tend to get in the way of each other. The next piece of technology I want to mention, a lamp, a desk lamp. Your dorm will probably have like an overhead light, but it's not the best idea to be using that overhead light to study while your roommate is sleeping. So get yourself a good desk lamp. I highly recommend this desk lamp. Not only is it cheap, but it also looks pretty cool and it rotates in a lot of different directions. It has like a touch sensor where you can change the brightness of the light, and on top of that you can also change whether it's white light or yellow light. While we're on the topic of technology, I'd like to bring up laptops and portable speakers. I went with a Microsoft laptop or a Windows laptop as opposed to an Apple laptop because I'm an engineering major and a lot of the engineering software is Windows, but Apple's are great computers as well. This computer is the Lenovo Yoga 910. Something special about it is that it actually folds all the way back into a tablet. So if you don't own a tablet, I do recommend a 2-in-1 because it is really nice for taking notes on the screen, being able to have a touchscreen computer, and also for entertainment purposes. Another piece of technology that's really useful in college, portable speaker. This isn't the best portable speaker. It is really small and it was cheap and it's water resistant. It's really loud, but if you really do want to get a great portable speaker, the UE Boom, Mega Boom, that whole series is a great line, but it is going to cost you a bit more money. Now that we've got technology out of the way, let's look at some furniture options. Now, your dorm won't be that big, so you can't really fill it with like couches and tables, but there are a few things that you can do. I'm bringing this reading pillow, which is basically just a pillow that's shaped like a chair for late night reading sessions in your bed, or more likely just watching Netflix. And then on top of that, I'm bringing this. It's an Ottoman. So basically it unfolds into kind of this cube that you can actually store stuff inside, but also sit on. Now, the last thing I want to talk about are just a few miscellaneous items that I think it's nice to have. I'm bringing Cards Against Humanity as just a fun way to kind of let loose and hang out with friends. I've got this little plate, bowl, spork set in case I decide to eat in my dorm. I've got a little multi-tool right here, the Gerber multi-tool. And on a similar note, I've got a little Joby school set that basically I'm just going to carry around in my backpack in case I need like a mini stapler, tape, scissors, pencil sharpener, staple remover. So that's just something really nice to have. It's come in handy in my high school years as well. I didn't buy all of that on Amazon, but the things that I can find and the things that I bought on Amazon, I definitely will post the links in the description below. So if you aren't interested, take a look there. Now that we're finished talking about those couple sections, let's start actually packing. As you can see, I've pre-packed 3 bags. The first one that I'm loading up right now has shoes and coats in it. The second one has a suit, some collared shirts, and some ties, and the third one has normal shirts. So now that I've finished putting pants into the first bag, I'm moving on to putting underwear and socks into the second bag. The third bag I decided to put shorts into. After that, I'm going to put my dorm essentials into this first empty bag. My dorm essentials include things like sheets, ottomans, power strips, and dorm decorations, along with a lamp. The second empty bag is going to be used mostly for bedding. I did end up putting towels, my bathrobe, and some other hygiene items in there, but it was mostly used for my fleece and my backpack ended up being a storage for a lot of small items and technology. I thought I'd be able to fit my blanket in there, but it ended up going with the rest of the bedding. So, I finished packing, and now all I have left to do is to put 2 backpacks, 2 duffels, and 3 suitcases into that car. That's all happening tomorrow, so stay tuned.